Hi, it's Gordon here with another edition of the Unscripted Series. I'm going to be doing several shop videos over the coming weeks and months, and I was starting to think through them and what I'm going to talk about and kind of how I'm going to introduce them. And I thought before I get into the shop, I wanted to talk more about a little bit about our view and attitude on where we are and what kind of work that we put out. Lexus, I think they're changing their tagline, but it used to be the pursuit of perfection. And I wish we could use that line because I think it really sums up our attitude. We are constantly working to improve our process in the shop. Every time we improve one thing, it points out something else that we think, oh, that can now be improved. And so I think it is a constant pursuit. But I think the tagline implies that you never quite reach it and you're never quite satisfied. And that's how we feel. I feel like we are always raising the bar and trying to do better and better, and I think that's the way it's always going to be. So when I talk about things in the shop, I'm going to be showing you some of the things that we're doing to make processes better, more perfect, and more consistent. But I don't want you to leave with the impression that we think that we've reached that goal or we think everything that we do is perfect. The fact is that we are human and also that we are working with an organic substance. And, in the building of a ukulele, Shar is fond of saying it's the hardest thing she's ever learned to do. And here's a person that's got a master's degree and has embarked on several different careers and successfully accomplished them and is an accomplished computer programmer and musician, and she says it's the hardest thing she's ever learned to do. And I think it's because we're always trying to be perfect at what we consider the three facets of the instrument: playability, acoustics, and aesthetics. And we're never satisfied unless it's all perfect, and yet it really never is, and so we're never satisfied. It's a bit of a hard existence. There are hundreds and hundreds of steps in the building of a ukulele, and any one of those can go wrong. And a lot of times you can recover, and you can't always. Sometimes, it just is going to be what it's going to be. The wood has a mind of its own, or something else just, happens in the process. And as long as I'm talking about that, I'll say that I do think it is the toughest part of what we do, and that is that, people wait a long time. You wait a long time to get one of our instruments. It used to be about 7 months, and now it's about 12 months. And furthermore, the online reputation that we have is very high, and we work hard to maintain that. We take care of our owners, and we will do anything to make sure that they are as satisfied and happy as possible, and ideally that they love their instrument. So as a result, there's a lot of good reviews out there. So people wait 12 months, read these reviews, and I think if we're not careful, they believe that what they're getting is going to be perfect. And I think managing those expectations, delivering to those expectations, is challenging. And yet that's what we do every day, and it's part of what motivates us. It's a little bit of a vicious cycle there. We're always motivated to deliver the perfect instrument, and we work hard at that every day we go to the shop. And so there is, definitely two sides to that. But anyway, as we go to the shop, and as I point out some of our processes and where I think we've made improvements, I'll tell you that we strive for perfection. I think we come closer and closer. But by no means should you walk away from those videos thinking that we believe that we are just making the perfect instrument every time. We think that, that's a big challenge, and we'll keep working on it. So anyway, that's it for this week, and I will see you next week. Bye-bye.